Welcome back for the final part of the 2012 series here at Pro Junior. And we're on lap 2 of 27. It's Joshua Smith and Lachlan McHugh, the two Queenslanders, going at it. As James Golding now goes up the inside of McHugh, going through the double left-hander up the hill here at Port Melbourne Karting Complex.
That's a good passing move there. Not many moves stick, but he's done a great job, as we see now up the inside into turn 1. That's another good passing move as he looks for the switch back into turn 2.
Yeah, Randall got the switch back there, and McClellan gave him plenty of room. Speaking of plenty, there is plenty of action there mid-pack with drivers 4th, 5th, 6th and beyond, dicing it out and trying to get the bragging rights for this last race of the year.
Everyone wants to win the last race, but it's been good, clean racing, a good little battle between Thomas Randall and Liam McClellan here. It's hard to know who's got the advantage at the early part of the race.
Yeah, the second and third place runners here on Randall and McClellan, both, this is their home circuit, doing a great job in second and third, but leading the way is Cameron Hill. The pressure is off him. He won the championship by taking victory in the opening round, and now he's on track to finish it off with a victory here in the final number 2. And his victory, Jack, is the 6th victory for the top kart team in the series.
It's a great job by Cameron. He's been driving very well, as we see a little bit of biff back here. It looks like Lachlan McHugh just had a little bit of a sideways move in the inside into turn 5. All gathered it up and they're all going along pretty good.
Yeah, McHugh had a big dive there up the inside, but ran wide. That allowed Golding the opportunity. Now they're dicing again. Klein in there at the same time. They're going moves where you never thought they would pass on this circuit, and they're just dicing out these juniors. No fear.
It's great racing by these juniors. A little bit of a fake down the inside into turn 1 by the top cut there. It's good, clean racing, and this is where the future stars of motorsport are born.
Yes, have a look at the future stars. Josh Smith there will be competing later in the year in the Asia Pacific Championship for the KF3. And that's what this series is all about. It's giving these drivers the opportunity to widen their horizons, move on to overseas opportunities, and develop their skills as motor racing competitors.
And it's great to see everyone here working incredibly hard to look after the tyres for what is a long race. You need to make sure you don't use up all the tyre at the start of the race by getting in too much of a battle with another competitor. Make sure you got something left for the end of the race.
Well, Josh Smith on screen there, the Townsville competitor, trying to chase down the Liam McClellan entry, I think it is in front of him, as Jake Coleman goes on the inside on McHugh. So the battle's all throughout the pack here, and that's what this controlled Vortex 125cc engine is producing, and the Dunlop DEH tyre is creating some great racing as well.
It's the best form of racing when everyone's got the same engine, everyone's got the same tyre. It comes down to the drivers on the day. As we see a loose radiator there by the look of it in James Golding's kart. Looks like it was flopping around a little bit, as we can see there. Hopefully that doesn't cause any dramas to the heat of the engine.
Yeah, certainly is moving around quite a bit there is Golding's radiator. You can see it lift up under brakes and then drops back down as Klein tries to take advantage of any opportunity he can. There's a bit of rubber racing there coming out of the turn as these two are going at it hammer and tongs here in the final of the Pro Junior KF3 ranks.
Maybe the radiator's a bit of an aerodynamic tweak there, but I'm sure he wouldn't be aware that it's causing him any problems. He's head down, focused on leading this little battle group.
Yeah, there's a great battle group there with we've got Golding in the Formula K kart, the top kart of Jake Klein. Then we go back to the Cosmic of Josh Smith and the CRG of Jake Coleman. This shows how different these karts are as they 4 different brands in the one shot.
It's good to see all the karts out there, very competitive. As we've got a move here, that's Jake Klein up the inside. That's a great job. He'll be looking to catch the group in front now.
Now he's got to try and stove off Golding there. Golding's its debut round here this weekend, as we now move on to the leading duo, and Cameron Hill, very Tim Slade-esque out in front of our 2001 champion.
Absolutely. The category has produced many champions, none other than Tim Slade, Neil McFadden, Michael Caruso, and Indycar's Ryan Briscoe. So I think Cameron Hill's got a big future ahead of him. He's driven with a very, very smart head. He's been very smooth, and that top kart has been performing very, very well.
Now with 2 laps left remaining, there's only a kart length or 2 between our race leader Cameron Hill and our local driver there in second place in Thomas Randall. And they're both pushing very hard.
They are, absolutely. This is the penultimate lap, so Randall will be really trying to bridge the gap to Hill to then work out if he can make a passing manoeuvre on the final lap.
And we look at Randall now. He ducks his head down slightly, going down the back straight. He's really going to have to surprise Hill if he's going to take the lead, because there's not many opportunities left before they greet the checkered flag.
Randall pressing on very, very hard here. The kart's now 1 lap to run. The tyres are worn. Everything's worn, but you want to win the final race of the season.
The physical drain on these drivers is amazing. When you look at the G-forces they'll go through, some 3G at certain parts of the circuit. So they are absolutely drained now. Lap 27 of 27, the second time they've done this distance in the one day, and now Randall's got to use everything he can to try and get past Hill.
He's almost close enough to make a passing manoeuvre through this fast left-hander, the fastest corner on the track, and now into the double right-hander, the final sequence of corners.
Time is certainly running out now for Randall. You'd think he's not going to be able to make a pass through this fast left-hander coming onto the main straight, and it will be Cameron Hill who will take the victory. A big celebration there for Hill. He will take the win. Second across the line, of course, goes to Randall. Then we go back to Liam McClellan and Jake Klein, followed by James Golding. So Hill's domination at the top of the standings works out to a 94-point victory. Almost a round clear of Jake Coleman. Thomas Randall on 571 points ends up in third. Lachlan McHugh finished in fourth on 510 points. Then back to Townsville's Joshua Smith, Brock Plum, Joseph Burton Harris, and Lachlan Gibbons rounds out the top 8.
Congratulations, Cam Hill. You're the champion for 2012. Well done.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy, man.
Well, have a look at this. Is going to make you even happier. Put this in your hand. This is the John Target Trophy. Your name's going to be on that very soon. Plus this, it's the #1 plate for next season. That's part of yours as well. Plus there's $10,000 coming your way to spend overseas. Tell us where that's going to be going.
Probably a race in Europe, hopefully. I want to go over there and give it a shot.
What's it mean to you to have your name on this trophy now?
It's a really big honour, you know, to have my name on a trophy with such great names on it, you know. I'm really happy.
Well done, Cameron Hill. Event winner, series winner, future motorsport star. Next week, we step it up with the big guns of karting. It's the Pro Gearbox category, and you don't want to miss the Championship Showdown as part of the CIK Stars of Karting, presented by Castrol Edge.